A Knife at My Throat, Character Book 4, Unedited, Chapter 3. Why were my haircuts always home cuts? Everything I did was by myself. Everything I do now is by myself. I still cut my own hair. Every time I go to a hair cutter, my hair comes out a mess. Why is this? My aunt used to put a bowl over my head to cut my hair. My life is so effed up. Is Halloween a serious religious warlock game? Then I find the witch waiting to cause some kind of turmoil. I cracked my cell phone screen, do that several times. Tripped to fall and seriously bruised already aging knees. Had to unpack and then repack a broken refrigerator along with seeing her broom at the dealer when I was waiting on a car return. My mother was called a witch many times. I didn't call her that, but she was pretty nasty. Am I from a family of witchcraft? I don't think I want to know. I always feel to stay in for the entire week before Halloween. If you think I have an attitude, I do. There are 5 books. Should I have shot my mother, the warlock, and the witch with the bow and arrow I was taught to use? I would have gone to jail as they walked free to torment others. The cap guns I played with were remarkable. My mother was my mother. I could never kill her, though. See, I already played hearts when I was a child. I had the nooses, horses, and every other damaging toy available. Squirrels had a home with acorns at play. Basketball in front of the house my brothers never wanted me to play. I wasn't wanted in the house. I was wanted anywhere. I wasn't even wanted outside of the house. Where was I wanted? I had sparklers, firecrackers, Halloween costumes, pumpkins, candy, trick-or-treat, and anything else I wanted, except the most important needs of love and my health. A superficial touch is all I find around me. I am the first to start a conversation. If anyone answers, it's rare. All I was taught, imagine. There is. Why must I imagine? Shouldn't I see real? The whole world is based on a fragment of expectation to follow into someone or where with imagine. Why not imagine how many people will be beaten, robbed, raped, maimed, or a number of other events and work on imagining how to fix the real problems on the planet? Such as stealing money in the name of any reason. How many innocent people's lives are disrupted daily? So who wants his way, I am told? I know nothing can be done because there is really nothing to fix anything. How many people will be neglected while the buffs drink the blood and eat the flesh as a water crisp? I don't need a bag of food. I don't need a backdoor church clothing room. I don't need a new direction to imagine a change or a crossroad is in the future. Religion is just a control factor of evil capitalized by religious people to continue the control. Keep the evil alive and shit on the people any way they can. Why is mankind so stupid and unable to adventure into real betterment by personal choice from everyone, regardless of prayer or not? Here goes choice again. All every day is on a repeat of past choice without change. Sanity doesn't mean to be permissible. Storms may be man-made or natural, continue to damage property, kill people, and destroy lives. No one can fix the experimentation on all of our lives, too. And again, where in our hearts accidents happen, someone try to mend something. My seamstress days were interesting. Nylons, petticoats, and watching my father drunk while I was at the sewing machine. My mother was tipped a bit too. Practice makes perfect, I was always told. So my negative mind practices itself into perfection as my positive is ridden over with flooded compromises I won't agree with. I spent a lot of time climbing Indian caves, playing with Indian artifices. Those were fun to flip as a stone across a lake. I spent a lot of time climbing trees. I probably played with a few meteorite rocks. Does this mean I am only now allowed to climb trees and play with rocks? Stop making me destroy my life in the name of anyone or anything. How about hold on to what I please instead of a thought not in agreement? If to spend more than the value right, now there is another stupefied example. Let someone else handle my life for me. I certainly wouldn't know or want to have the same house as that hill if you only know how many times I followed spoken off to help many people only to be shown a bag of rags when I needed. I want to watch the punishments handed down, not just hear about from some book. My grandfather always gave money to the Catholic Church. He quit one day. I heard he finally recognized how the money wasn't being used. I come from a long line of religious buffs. More power to them as they long to be who they want to be, but as long as they don't try to conform me.